堀さん、どうしよう。プールが始まるよ。大変だよ。
ああ、そういえばいいじゃない。暑い中マラソンするよりは。
よくない。いろいろなものが見つかっちゃうよ。
いろいろなものって何？
どうしようこれ。
私はあんたが時々マジですごいのかマジでバカなのかわからなくなるわ。
Hey there. Welcome, I'm glad that you are here. In this video we will be looking at some romance anime, where a bad boy falls in love with girl. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. Starting off at number 10. Devil's Line. This anime premiered in spring 2018, having one season, totaling 12 episodes, and has been dubbed. The genres are action, drama, romance, seinen, supernatural, and vampire. Vampires walk among society, existing as part of its underbelly. They do not require blood to survive, but extreme emotions can immensely increase their bloodlust, turning them into uncontrollable monsters. Tsukasa Taira, a 22-year-old university student, learns of the existence of vampires when her longtime friend reveals himself to be one of them after a tense confrontation with Yuki Anzai, a human and vampire hybrid. Her friend is arrested, and Tsukasa soon finds herself drawn to Anzai, who reluctantly reciprocates her feelings. However, this unconventional romance may prove too difficult to maintain, as Anzai struggles to contain the part of him that wishes to devour Tsukasa. Next up at number 9 is My Sweet Tyrant. This anime premiered in spring 2018, having one season, totaling 25 episodes, and has only been subbed. The genres are comedy, josei, romance, and school. Despite his incredible bashfulness, Atsuhiro Kagari, also known as Akuun, has landed the girl of his dreams, the sweet and lovable nun Katagiri. However, his embarrassment for affectionate acts, from giving compliments to exchanging a kiss, causes him to act harsh and downright mean to Katagiri in their day-to-day lives. But Akuun is still very much a boy in love, and he shows his admiration for Katagiri in his own way. From tailing her in order to take her picture to eavesdropping in on her conversations, he ends up stalking his own girlfriend. Luckily enough, Katagiri finds Akuun actions cute and endearing and knows he doesn't really mean any of his insults. Even if their close friend, Masago Matsuo, finds their dynamic a little odd, Katagiri loves her sweet tyrant just the way he is. At number 8 is Koyakimo. This anime premiered in spring 2021, having one season, totaling 12 episodes, and has only been subbed. The genres are comedy and romance. People fall in love in the most mysterious of ways. This statement seems to be especially true for the affluent genius playboy Ro Amakusa. When he nearly falls off the stairs one rainy morning, a girl named Ichika Urima saves him. As if by fate, Ro encounters Ichika again later that night. She happens to be the best friend of his little sister, Ryo. Wanting to thank her, Ro attempts to woo Ichika by employing his usual flirtatious tactics, only to be immediately shot down, his target creeped out by his behavior. Rather than being discouraged, Ro instead becomes more enthralled by her, and he begins to do everything he can to steal Ichika's heart despite receiving disgusted reactions each time. At number 7 is Wolf Girl and Black Prince. This anime premiered in fall 2014, having one season, totaling 12 episodes, and has only been subbed. The genres are comedy, romance, school, and shoujo. Erika Shinohara has taken to lying about her romantic exploits to earn the respect of her new friends. So when they ask for a picture of her boyfriend, she hastily snaps a photo of a handsome stranger whom her friends recognize as the popular and kind-hearted Kiyoya Sada. Trapped in her own web of lies and desperately trying to avoid humiliation, Erika explains her predicament to Kiyoya, hoping he will pretend to be her boyfriend. But Kiyoya is not the angel he appears to be. He is actually a mean-spirited sadist who forces Erika to become his dog in exchange for keeping her secret. Begrudgingly accepting his deal, Erika soon begins to see glimpses of the real Kiyoya beneath the multiple layers of his outer persona. As she finds herself falling for him, she can't help but question if he will ever feel the same way about her. Next up at number 6 is My Little Monster. This anime premiered in fall 2012, having one season, totaling 13 episodes, and has only been subbed. The genres are slice of life, comedy, romance, school, and shoujo. Shizuku is apathetic towards her classmates, only caring about her grades. However, her cold view of life begins to change when she meets Haruo, a violent troublemaker who stopped attending class after getting into a fight early in the school year. He is not much different from her, though, he too understands little about human nature and does not have any friends. Much to Shizuku's surprise, he proclaims that she will be his friend and immediately confesses his feelings towards her upon meeting her. Because of her lack of friends and social interaction, Shizuku has a hard time understanding her relationship with Haruo. But slowly, their friendship begins to progress, and she discovers that there is more to Haruo than violence. She begins to develop feelings for him, but is unsure what kind of emotions she is experiencing. Together, Shizuku and Haruo explore the true nature of their relationship and emotions. Number 5. The World is Still Beautiful. This anime premiered in spring 2014, having one season, totaling 12 episodes, and has only been subbed. The genres are adventure, romance, fantasy, and shoujo. In the Sun Kingdom, sunshine is part of its citizens' everyday lives, and rain is something that they have never even heard of. However, in a faraway land called the Rain Dukedom, the weather is reversed, and everybody has the power to create rain with their voices. Livius Ifriqiya has conquered the entire world and expanded the Sun Kingdom's influence in the 3 short years since he was crowned king. Upon learning about the powers to create rain, Livius decides to marry Nika Remercier, one of the princesses of the Rain Dukedom. However, those outside the Sun Kingdom have spread a rumor that Livius is a cruel, ruthless, and tyrannical ruler, and as word reaches the princess, she begins to prepare herself for the worst. But when she finally meets her fiancé, Nika discovers that he is an entirely different person from what she originally expected. Number 4. Say I Love You. This anime premiered in fall 2013, having one season, totaling 12 episodes, and has been dubbed. The genres are drama, romance, school, and shoujo. After Mei Tachibana was wrongfully blamed for the death of a class pet by her so-called friends in grade school. Since then, she stays away from people in order to avoid ever being hurt again. However, Mei's life begins to change drastically when a misunderstanding in high school causes her to encounter popular student Yamato Kurosawa. Yamato finds her intriguing and insists on being her friend, even though Mei wants nothing to do with him. But when a dangerous situation ends with Yamato kissing Mei to save her from the unwanted attention of a stalker, Mei begins to develop feelings for him. On the heels of her discovery that their feelings are mutual, they start dating, and she gains not only a boyfriend, but friends as well. Mei, however, finds it very hard to adapt to this new lifestyle, especially in expressing her true feelings towards Yamato. Number 3. Kaichou Haimade-sama. This anime premiered in spring 2010, having one season, totaling 26 episodes, and has been dubbed. The genres are comedy, romance, school, and shoujo. Being the first female student council president isn't easy, especially when your school just transitioned from an all-boys high school to a co-ed one. Aptly nicknamed Demon President by the boys for her strict disciplinary style, Misaki Ahuzawa is not afraid to use her mastery of Haikido techniques to cast judgment onto the hordes of misbehaving boys and defend the girls at Seika High School. Yet even the perfect Misaki has an embarrassing secret: she works part-time as a maid at a maid cafe to help her struggling family pay the bills. She has managed to keep her job hidden from her fellow students and maintained her flawless image as a stellar student. However, when the most popular boy at school, Yusui Takumi, wanders into the restaurant during her shift, suddenly she finds her reputation in school at his mercy. Number 2. Jaramilla. This anime premiered in winter 2021, having one season, totaling 13 episodes, and has been dubbed. The genres are slice of life, comedy, romance, school, and shounen. On the surface, the thought of Hari and Miyamura getting along would be the last thing in people's minds. After all, Hari has a perfect combination of beauty and brains, while Miyamura appears meek and distant to his fellow classmates. However, a fateful meeting between the two lays both of their hidden selves bare. Even though she is popular at school, Hari has little time to socialize with her friends due to housework. On the other hand, Miyamura lives under the noses of his peers, his body bearing secret tattoos and piercings that make him look like a gentle delinquent. Having opposite personalities yet sharing odd similarities, the two quickly become friends and often spend time together in Hori's home. As they both emerge from their shells, they share with each other a side of themselves concealed from the outside world. Coming in at number 1 is Fruits Basket. This anime premiered in spring 2019 having 3 seasons, totaling 63 episodes, and has been dubbed. The genres are comedy, drama, romance, shoujo, slice of life, and supernatural. Toru Honda has always been fascinated by the story of the Chinese zodiac that her beloved mother told her as a child. However, a sudden family tragedy changes her life, and subsequent circumstances leave her all alone. Toru is now forced to live in a tent, but little does she know that her temporary home resides on the private property of the esteemed Soma family. Stumbling upon their home one day, she encounters Shigure, an older Soma cousin, and Yuki, the prince of her school. Toru explains that she lives nearby, but the Somas eventually discover her well-kept secret of being homeless when they see her walking back to her tent one night. Things start to look up for Toru as they kindly offer to take her in after hearing about her situation. But soon after, she is caught up in a fight between Yuki and his hot-tempered cousin, Kyo. While trying to stop them, she learns that the Soma family has a well-kept secret of their own. Whenever they are hugged by a member of the opposite sex, they transform into the animals of the Chinese zodiac. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will be able to see my future videos. With all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.